Hi, my name is Marie Odtojan, and I'm the principal solicitor and founder of Odtojan Bryl. Now, if you don't know me, you should know me, okay? I'm based in Sydney, Australia, and I'm actually known for a lawyer who actually fights corruption and criminality in our legal profession and in the finance sector. Now, I'm going to show you something of what the Law Society of New South Wales has done without any lawful process, without no due process, no adherence to the law, no court proceedings, nothing. And they have simply tampered unlawfully with my legitimate renewal of my practicing certificate, including my partners, and have jeopardized my firm. I'll show you this. So this is my Law Society portal. And right now there is renewals for practicing certificates. And so this is what happens. My renewals, there's nothing to renew. And look at this. My applications, associate member, and student membership. Now, I have been practicing for 15 years. I got no notification by the Law Society Professional Standards Department. Ms Griswold is director. The registry office, head of registry in Law Society is Nadia Haddad. And the Law Society Council, where the president is Jennifer Ball, and the former president is Brett McGrath. And then there's effectively 15 members. The legal commissioner is also part of this. Now, I've been practicing for 15 years. No notice was given to me. I have no ability to renew my practice certificate, and I have no ability to renew my membership as a practicing solicitor. I have been reduced to student membership and associate membership. Now, we have a problem here because Law Society has done unlawful acts. They have tampered with my data and evidence of me as a lawyer. Now, this is not just me. This is also my partner. That's it. I cannot renew my practice certificate or membership. They did this. You are witnessing a targeted, discriminatory hate crime done by the Law Society. No lawful process, no due process, contempt for the laws. They did not put me through any NCAT. There are no orders, determinations of any kind. I'm simply finding out these things by ambush. Because I get no notification from the Law Society, PSD department, or the Law Council that they have prevented me from renewing my practice certificate and my membership. Now, it's very important to understand that the Law Society Professional Standards Department have an interest. They have been covering up criminality and fraud, which I have reported many reports to them of Piper Alderman, Mr. Ford, Mr. Glynn, Mr. Condon, Hartford Davis, impersonation of lawyers of Natalie Miller, Owen and Rowley, and many more. Rossier, the cost assessor, who allowed Mr. Ford to benefit from his fraudulent accounts, no questions asked about where's the missing funds that Mr. Glynn's trust account has stated is paid to his account. No questions at all. He's a cost assessor. This went to the New South Wales Supreme Court cost assessment and allowed him to benefit from his fraud. And he was reported to the Law Society. And with this report, Law Society just closed the report because apparently he's on a capacity of a lawyer. And shortly after gave him an award, of which Peter Rossier stated himself, he has no idea why he got an award from the Law Society. And then we have the former legal commissioner who covered up all the reports that I made of Piper Alderman and even responded on behalf of Natalie Miller. He has no jurisdiction to determine unqualified persons, the legal commissioner's office. He actually has to put it to the PSD. But he blocked it, and although I also reported it and directed that report to the PSD, they also did acts and things to close it. And so Ms. Natalie Miller and all these people I have reported continue to practice. We have a law society who condones fraud, criminality, and impersonation of lawyers. They have a very important function in our society, and that is to uphold the law, to ensure the integrity of our courts and our profession, and to actually govern the lawyers, the solicitors in this case, because it's a law society. But they don't care about that. They want to cover up fraud and criminality when they pick and choose who to protect. So the people are reported are operating above the law. Now, the Law Society also received evidence of the fraud committed by the New South Wales Supreme Court Justices Lemmy and Kirk and Basin and White. And what do you think the law councils did? They simply ignored my notice. It's been about 9 months now. Ignored it. And the Law Society Professional Status Department and the Law Society had predetermined and agreed to fabricate findings of misconduct against me and my partner, of which there is no evidence of such findings of misconduct. And in fabricating it, they want me to admit to their fabrication of findings of misconduct. They listed my private civil cases of findings of misconduct, where there's no determination or any statement of misconduct anywhere in the judgment or in court transcript, because it's not even an issue that was addressed by any court. We were never before any court. And we have the Law Society Professional Standards Department with the 15 members of Law Council fabricating findings of misconduct, alleging it against us, and then mocks us and states, you have not disclosed the very thing they created in 2024 of misconduct. They say, I have not disclosed in my declaration a renewal since 2017 onwards. They effectively are stating that I'm a fraud all these years. So they went for my practicing certificate, tampered with it in the financial year 2024-25, and only notified me after they did the deed, the unlawful deed. And then when I gave them notice in August last year, 2024, that they are engaging in corrupt, unlawful acts, the Law Society Council ignores me. To date, no answer. The PSD ignored me and only responded to me because I wrote an email to the head of registry asking what happened to our membership. We were shocked. We looked at our portal and it's like, where's all our data? We're not on the record. We're no longer searchable. Our data simply disappeared. They're just doing fraudulent acts after another. And we're just caught by ambush because no notice is given to us. I sent an email to the head of registry, Nadia Haddad, and asked her what happened to our membership. You know what she did? She ignores that email. Shortly after, in March 24 this year, a letter came from the PSD department where she assigned herself on our matter and states that she's now the PSD officer on a matter, removing Miss Griswold, of which I have alleged that Miss Griswold had done unlawful acts and fabricated findings of misconduct, which does not exist. And Ms. Haddad completely ignores the email that was sent to her asking what happened to our practice certificate and our membership. She just ignores it. And then she says to me and Mr. Bryl that she says thank you for letting us know of our error. Nobody said anything about error. And this is how dishonest this woman is. She writes on the letterhead of the Law Society Professional Standards Department and says thank you for giving us notice of the error, that it's an allegation of misconduct. Nobody ever said that they made any error. I said to them that they have engaged in unlawful, corrupt conduct of fabricating a statement of fact of misconduct. Now she's saying, oh, it's an allegation. It's irrelevant whether it's an allegation or a statement of fact. It is still a fabrication of misconduct. And that's the mockery I get. That's the gross dishonesty of someone as an officer in the Law Society who is supposed to be of integrity and honesty. And not only is she a PSD officer, she is a lawyer. So she's fully aware of what she's doing. And then she continues to rely on the fabricated misconduct.